Hi, my name is Nancy Brenicardi. Welcome to my channel, Independence for Life. I'm making this little video today to welcome you to my home studio, to introduce myself. I have some podcasts completed on my channel, and now I'm working on my exercise videos. So I wanted to let you know about me and my background and what I'm going to be doing in case that interests you. So let me tell you a bit about myself. I'm the creator of Independence for Life. That's my podcast. I'm also an integrative nutrition health coach, fitness professional, and instructor. I've been an instructor nearly 20 years. It's one of my favorite jobs. So that's what I do here in my studio. I've been teaching live on Zoom pre-COVID, but I've also taught many different places and many different gyms, personal homes, out at events, you name it, I've done it. So I'm currently teaching Pound Fit, and that's what these funny green sticks over here, we use these in class. Maybe you've heard of Pound, but I do that live on Zoom. And the other classes I do live on Zoom are things that I create that I'm going to be recording for here on YouTube. So far I have, going back to the podcast, so far I have 12 podcasts, and I'm working on more, and I will forever work on more. And the content of my podcasts have to do with fitness and nutrition. So those two go hand in hand, and I will forever talk about those things and the importance of them, give you some guidelines and some just good information so you can arm yourself with information when you're out in the battlefield, the world, right? Yeah, so I wanted to tell you also that I am a former jazzercise instructor. I did that for about 5 years. Great program. With them, I lost 50 pounds, and I've kept it off ever since with proper eating and exercise all the time. Well, you don't have to exercise like me. I'm a fitness junkie, if you will. I love to exercise every day if I can. So what I wanted to show you here and talk to you today also about are the classes that I'm going to be bringing to YouTube. So I'm going to have a variety for you, because that's what I do every week in my Zoom classes. I give you a variety, well-rounded exercise regimen. So we're not just focusing on cardio, we're not just focusing on strength. I try to give you a bit of everything. So my classes that will be coming to YouTube on my channel, Independence for Life, we're going to do balance, which is extremely important for every age and every stage. So if you think you're not ready for that yet in life, get ready for it, because the time is now for all of this. We're also going to be using a mini ball. You may also know it as a bender ball. So I have a black one and a red one. They're just filled with air, but they're exercise balls, and they're meant to take the weight of the human. So a pillow can be a replacement, but these are relatively inexpensive, and everything I find on Amazon. So I'm going to have a class designed, or classes designed around mini balls. I also like to use a resistance tube, and there are many different types. I like this type with the handles, so we're going to do that. And then there's also the actual band. So these work the body in strength training in different ways than your dumbbells, aka your hand weights, because they're easier on the joints. They also travel really well, and they don't make any noise. You don't have to worry about carrying around 10 pounds, 15-pound weights. Speaking of weights, speaking of dumbbells, also I'm going to be having classes with your weights, right? So I use a good range. Sometimes I'll use a 5, sometimes I'll use a 50. Just depends on what I'm doing. I save the heavy stuff for when I work out privately. But primarily in my strength classes, anywhere from 8 to 10 is where I try to stay in that range. It's always good to have a variety with you so you can try different things, you know. Also in strength classes, these are ankle weights, or they could be a wrist weight also. These are 2 pounds each. Ooh, and they like to stick together. They are adjustable, so you can make them 2 pounds or less depending on how you're feeling. And I just wrap them around my ankles just to jump up my game a bit. So those are always fun to play with. I like to do core exercises. Doesn't always have to be on the floor, but I feel that's a good way about it. I like to do stretching classes. I like to do HIIT classes. I also offer guided relaxation, and I also will be providing inspirational videos. So there's not really much that I don't do. I like to do it all. I like to give you a nice, well-rounded exercise regimen so you can get everything that you need, because you do need all of that. Cardio, strength, balance, stretching, breathing, relaxing, inspiration, motivation. I can be your biggest motivator, your biggest cheerleader. What else can I tell you? So this is my home studio. This is a space where I will be teaching my classes from, recording here, bringing them to you on my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, please reach out and be looking for my videos to come. Thank you.